So is this a fast? How fast is this matchup? Like, should I keep Nourish against Shaman? I kind of feel like probably shouldn't, but there's not a lot of cards that are good against Shaman to ramp up for. Guess I'm gonna mulligan Nourish.
I can fix anything.
Pull a wall gross. Gonna pass here. Wall growth on a keeper. If I quant wall growth, it doesn't increase the clock of my keeper. Like, it doesn't make it one turn faster. I can get a hero power in turn 3 if I hero power there, but I mean if I coin wall growth, but I don't think the hero power is probably that important. So zero viewers could be. Just some time for the keeper, but it's still 6 damage. The good thing with the coin is I have an option to coin out Sylvanas, which is actually pretty hard for him to deal with if he doesn't have the Earth Shock or Hex. Okay, so he has 5 mana next turn. I guess Emperor is better. It's kind of like he can ignore Sylvanas easier, whereas he even has to kill Emperor a little bit more, I guess. I haven't gotten any new skins. I don't know. I don't like any of them so much. Like, I don't play this class that much. Warrior, Hunter, and Mage. I guess I play Mage, but I don't like Mediv. That like the look of it that much. So. Okay, so he's overloaded here. Gonna have to play this MC tech here. I think it's probably not likely that it's getting 3 minions anytime soon. I need the extra tempo. I could have like played Senjin in this guy. That way the slime doesn't just die, but the Senjin move, if he has a Rock Biter weapon, I kind of get screwed, because he can Rock Biter through Senjin, hit me for 5, and keep his Shredder alive.
Who are you?
Should have used the Ancient War actually, because I have another non-taunt minion where I can trade. I was trying to go for using this to bait out something like a Earthshock, but I think it's not right, because if he has the Rock Biter, I'm pretty close to dying, if not just dead. So he can get like 8 damage here. I'm at 5 effectively. I think I took too much damage from that move. Didn't know that. Surprisingly, I'm close to killing him. I die this way to any Hex or Earthshock, but none of my other moves are really better against that. Cenarius is better, kind of, against Hex and Earthshock, but he has a Doomhammer to kill the 2/2s. Why do y'all in that deck? I don't like making decks that much. I mean, I like making decks, but it's hard to make good decks. One person can't make that many good decks, right? Like, you make one good... Like, you can make, like, realistically one a month or something. I guess I'm still swiping face. There's no point swiping a fire elemental. It doesn't allow me to kill it. I guess I can swipe a fire elemental, use the 5/10 to attack the Anoitron, and kill the fire elemental like that. I think I'm going face because I have the Belcher. Hopefully I think it's safe enough. Because of the second taunt. I play more on NA by a lot, I guess. Like I've probably have maybe like 1.5 thousand games on EU, maybe like 6,500 on NA and ladder. Kind of estimates. I'm pretty sure about the NA number. I'm not sure about the EU number. Alright, good thing I got him low. He couldn't use Doomhammer. I mean, Rock Butter in his Doomhammer. Emperor has been a really important card after Blackrock, and Ramp Druid actually didn't really use Emperor too well. It's actually kind of weird because like Emperor isn't just good with high, like just because you have a high mana curve doesn't mean Emperor's good. Emperor's kind of better the more combo-y you are, you know, more so than your mana curve, I guess. That's why like the Flamewaker Mage uses Emperor so well, even though it has a lower mana curve. And this just builds a lot of Emperor synergy now. Like you can do Chromaggus plus Nourish, possible, or like a lot of like easy Chromaggus Wrath cycles, and especially you get Emperor first. You can do a lot of cool things. I don't even know what hard times is, so I'm only playing this because I have a swipe, so I can swipe for one, AoE that, and swipe his next minion. If I can do this, I can coin out the swipe, and then my turn 4 isn't that good. And it seemed like from last game that MC Tech wasn't as good as I thought against this like against normal Shaman. It's really good because they make a lot of totems, but this kind of Shaman is just like trying to power rush you down. So okay, BGH. Next turn he has potential Fire Elemental. My guy kind of dies anyways. Got a second Fel Reaver. I don't know how important that is, but Clockwork Gnome in his deck.
I've got the beast in my
At least I got 3 cards, or 3 cards played this way. It's a little bit better than the Wrath. The card mill isn't that important, but I think like if I Wrath this probably dies Fire Elemental anyways. I do get to kill the extra Raptor, but I don't have that many gold cards in EU. Can't afford gold cards either. The Dr. Boom is a really annoying card here. I'm gonna... Because like, it beats the Ancient of War. 5/10 isn't even good against it. I'm just gonna attack a Boombot. I'll probably have to not get another Emperor activation. It doesn't seem it's that important. Just gonna play this guy because This guy's taunt anyways, and maybe it helps absorbing the boom bot or something. I do have the Keeper though to deal the last 2 damage if I really need to against the Dr. Boom. Not looking too good for me though. Nice acting.
I wonder.
So he didn't have Doomhammer, I guess? Or depends what he does. Maybe he still does. Oh, I forgot to play that before. Still gonna be hard for me though. Because he has this like annoying flame tongue here.
I must safeguard
So if he needs to deal 5 here, then he'll get through anyways. Attacking and just take extra 2 damage. But if he uses this to kill the slime, so if he has 2 damage and uses that to kill the slime, this will still be dead. I guess I shouldn't attack. Because even if he has like 3 damage or crackle or something or lightning bolt, he can just use the crackle this and use the slime or the totem to trade in. So take in 2 extra damage and then just use a Tinker Town to kill the slime as well. So alright, so I think that's better because if I attack this, the other guy gets a 3-1, so I'm taking like 8 damage potentially from those 2 minions, whereas if I attack this one, if I attack this one, I'm taking like 6 damage. But I am like have to deal with a 5-1 instead of a 3-1 next turn. I think it's not enough of a difference, so my life is too important right now. Ooh, good top deck. So I need to decide whether to attack or not. I guess I have to. It doesn't make really that much sense not attack because he has. If I don't attack, he has enough power to get through the Ancient War.
for the wild.
So he could pretty much kill me anyways. Even though I'm taking 5 damage through the taunt, leaving it up means that... Okay, I'm dead. It's a hard matchup though.
I can see. We'll fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
I feel like I can maybe mulligan the Wrath, but Paladin I can always cycle it. It's just like because of the zombie chow I can deal with the knife juggler anyways. But then I still would have to try the zombie chow. I'd still probably rather Wrath the zombie chow and keep my Wrath the knife juggler and keep my knife zombie chow killing other minions, so worst case is like I cycle it or something.
Well met. My greetings.
I didn't get a dream hack. Pretty cool though. The tournament, watched a lot of it. Gonna wild growth here still. Mostly he can't do 1 damage on turn 2, so even if I like Hero Power or Wrath and kill it, it's like slightly better since it, like say he attacks here, it doesn't really matter I guess, because either way it's my Zonic Child's gonna be like a 2-4. I think I did meet Eloise once in China in WCA, I think. It was like in the Fry's Electronics in Burbank. Guys can probably find it during Twitter, but it's gonna be, I think, Team Look. I'm gonna need to start removing these things because of Quartermaster. Oh, it's just turn 4, not turn 5. I guess I could have considered playing Ancient Allure then. Because now my mana curve is kind of messed up where I can't play Lore next turn. Keeper is like a situational card, so I'm not really able to play it no matter what. Probably do want to save Keeper for Tyrion. This is like a slow grindy deck, like my deck, so... Oops. Pretty cool Seaside's dude for me. I guess, yeah, this is fine. I have 2 BJHs now. I'm gonna save 1. Paladin should only run 1 BJH. I mean, 1 Dr. Boom, so as long as you have the BJH for the Dr. Boom, Paladin generally doesn't run another BJH target. Hopefully my guy survives. He can't attack with weapon because he already used True Silver. Nice. That'll allow me to play the Ancient Allure a lot easier. He's not have to worry about Quartermaster too. I guess I can still play Ancient Allure because like at least Ancient Allure is a 5/5. If he Quartermasters, he'll have like 3 3/3s. But the 3/3s trade better against Shredder. So even if I like Shredder Hero Power, he only get 2 targets, but then they trade better against the Shredder, and I kind of need to draw some cards anyways. Like, what I'm really looking for is MC attack and swipe. And hopefully he doesn't have Quartermaster, but... Because he doesn't have to trade. If he plays Quartermaster, he can just go face for like 9 or 10. My guy can eventually take out 2. I'm like taking a lot of damage. Okay, that's good. Probably no Quartermaster. Alright, so I need to decide how weak I want to be against Equality. Especially Equality Consecrate, but even just in Equality, because my move is to innervate out one of my 4 drops, probably going to be Sen'jin, but... Okay, let's do this, actually. I think if I was going to play Sen'jin, maybe just Pass is better than play Sen'jin. Like, Sen'jin is good because it protects my 5/2 from the 1/1s here, but I think it's too weak to Equality. Especially Equality Consecrate. I think this is better because at least there's a death rattle after. No Equality, that's good. Oh wow, he's doing the awkward trade against Emperor. That's so weird. I get a feeling he should have just altered this if he was going to do the awkward trade against Emperor. Because he altered Emperor and traded a lot of 1/1s for 1/5 after. So this, I could potentially trade for the Peacekeeper here now. What would trading against a Peacekeeper do exactly? I don't know, actually. Because I don't really want to take this trade, because I'm using my Ancient War to protect my 5/2 from these minions, right? So... Actually, I don't have enough, but 1 off. Black Knight, If my deck becomes popular, Black Knight would be really good. Otherwise, it's like a lot of hunters and zoos and stuff. Black Knight doesn't do good. Alright, that's a scary minion, but at least it doesn't have charge, and at least this guy didn't die to ping. Oh. Okay, let's just clear the board as much as possible.
For the wild. Justice demands retribution.
Still saving Keeper. Like, this looks like a good Keeper target, but it's not threatening any of my creatures with minion trades anyways. And I do want to silence the Tyrion if he has it. It's just sitting here, pretty much.
The victory is yours.
Tempo Waker Mage is not dead. It's one of the strongest decks, I think. I see it a lot play on ladder.
I must protect the wild.
Priest is going to be interesting. Priest, huh? I think mid-range Druid does a lot better against Priest because of Mind Control and Shower Death. We'll have to see. I think I need a lot of card draw from Chromaggus. If I can get like a good Emperor and then like combo a lot of draw, it's gonna be a pretty grindy matchup, I think. And then I also have to play around a lot of like tricksy stuff. So like Shrinkmeister combos. I wonder how many 4-attack minions I have for Shrinkmeister. I guess like Belcher is kind of weak to that. Death Lord. I need to play this for tempo because I need to fight the Death Lord. And I'm gonna attack. If he coins out Death Lord on turn 2, it's like kind of a read that he has Velen Chosen in his hand. So if I don't attack here and plays Velen Chosen, I'm just wasting 2 damage. Which is kind of needed, the 2 damage, so...
Is someone injured?
I wonder if this means I can kill his Death Lord here. Oh. I could have killed with Wrath Hero Power, or like whatever with the Zombie Chow, but this is much better. Probably not a good minion to get. I had a lot of big minions. Okay, it wasn't Velen's Chosen. I wonder if it means he doesn't have it in his hand because he had the mana for it, or maybe he just didn't want to play it. So I don't really want to play Keeper these next turns because of Cabal. I don't want to get Keeper Caballed. I guess it's okay. If he has Shaman, he clears both minions. But technically, if he has Shaman, he clears both minions. Anyways, I'll play Emperor. The difference is he loses his guy. I guess the guy isn't that important, and I think I want to save my Innervate. And this hand isn't that good to Ember if I Innervate out Emperor. Yeah, so the difference is like he would have had no Zombie Chow here, and so 2-2. I think it's okay though. Part of my win condition this matchup seems to be like a really good Chromaggus turn, and having the Innervate is going to help a lot with the Chromaggus combo. So especially if I like have double Wrath here, if I draw Chromaggus, I can like Chromaggus Innervate double Wrath or something. I'm gonna have to start using my Wraths now though.
Damned stand ready.
Seems like it's a more of a proactive priest If he's running like zombie chows and cultists, probably. I'm trying to think. I guess there's like a lot of hybrid priests recently, like running light bomb and cultists and like things like pyromancer circle still. I think I need cycle too much. I could like hear Wrath for 3, but
I'm waiting all the while.
it wasn't likely that I'd get something really good cycling this Wrath. And I don't want to iterate out Ancient War. It's like kind of weak to Shower Death and like Vol'jin, and I want a combo. So I think I can play Ancient War and Faceless because I have Innervate. How much mana is that? 12 mana?
I have no time for games.
If I play, he suicides this. His Death Row goes first, and I steal that, so that's good. If he Shower Deaths his own guy, he's gonna steal my guy anyways.
I have no time for games.
All the while.
I don't think it was worth it to Innervate out the Keeper to silence this guy. It's not like it's a disaster if he deaths his own guy. It's kind of bad, but it's like the same turn as last turn, basically, where he has Solanas and a dude. I mean, he's getting in like 8 damage a turn every time he does that, which is kind of bad for me, but don't really have a good way to deal with this board. At least it's before turn 10, so he can't mind control my Solanas. Okay, so I take that. Chromaggus. I need to do 5 damage to kill it. Oh, I can kill it.
I must safeguard the land. My fate is sealed. All the while.
I feel like I really need to cycle the Wrath. This is because if he mind controls and I have 5/10, I'm just screwed. But I have BGH if he doesn't have that one. And he's already used both Shower Deaths. Although Shower Death doesn't matter because either way it's the same. So if I play Chromaggus, his mind control, I lose. But otherwise, if I don't, I can wait for like some wall growths or nourishes. Actually, I can't even combo with Nourish. It's basically only the wall growth, and he's gonna just. This is already gonna beat my board. I'm gonna like fall more and more behind if he has minions. I guess I have to play it. This is a Cold Master. The Dark Cultist.